What if I told you that becoming wealthy has absolutely nothing to do with your IQ and everything to do with your behavior? I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. There was a janitor named Ronald Reed who drove beat-up cars, wore threadbare clothes, and literally held his jacket together with safety pins. When he passed away at 92, he left behind $8 million. Meanwhile, Richard Foscone, a Harvard-educated investment banker with mansions and luxury cars, lost everything during the financial crisis and went completely bankrupt. Same world, opposite outcomes. The difference wasn't intelligence or education, it was psychology. Today we're diving deep into why money is 80% psychology, and I'm going to share 5 mind-blowing insights that could completely transform how you think about wealth. But stick around until the end, because the final lesson isn't even about money, it's about something far more valuable. First truth that'll humble you instantly: luck and risk control more than you think. We love to believe we're completely in control of our financial destiny, but that's just not reality. Yes, hard work and smart decisions matter enormously, but timing, circumstances, and pure chance play massive roles too. Think about Bill Gates. Brilliant entrepreneur, absolutely, but in 1968 he happened to attend one of the very few high schools in America that had access to a computer terminal. That stroke of luck gave him years of programming experience before most people even knew computers existed. His friend Kent Evans had identical potential in dreams, but died in a climbing accident before he could build anything. Same starting point, completely different outcomes due to factors beyond their control. This works in reverse too. Consider Jesse Livermore, one of history's greatest stock traders. He made millions predicting the 1929 market crash, but eventually lost everything and died broke. Success and failure often have less to do with skill than we want to admit. Here's what this means for you. When things go wrong, don't destroy yourself with guilt. When things go right, don't let success make you overconfident. Instead of trying to eliminate luck and risk, which is impossible, build systems that can survive them. That means staying humble, preparing for uncertainty, and most importantly, staying in the game long enough for probabilities to work in your favor. Second game-changing insight: getting rich and staying rich require completely different skill sets. Everyone obsesses over how to get rich, start a business, invest early, take calculated risks, but hardly anyone asks the more important question: how do you stay rich? Because these are fundamentally different games with different rules. Getting wealthy often requires optimism, risk-taking, and big bets. Staying wealthy requires the exact opposite: paranoia, caution, and deep respect for what could go wrong. Mike Tyson earned over $400 million boxing and ended up $23 million in debt. Sam Bankman-Fried built a $26 billion crypto empire and lost it all because he kept gambling even after winning big. Now look at Warren Buffett. He didn't make flashy moves or try to double his money overnight. He just consistently did boring, sensible things for 70 years. Because he never blew up, compound interest turned him into one of the wealthiest humans ever. His secret wasn't brilliant investing, it was never interrupting the compounding process. The lesson? Take calculated risks to build wealth, but once you have something to protect, shift your mindset from maximizing returns to maximizing survival time. In the money game, the winner isn't who burns brightest, it's who lasts longest. Third eye-opening reality: real wealth is invisible. Picture someone pulling up next to you in a Ferrari. Your first thought might be, wow, they must be rich. But all you actually know is that they spent a lot of money on a car. That's the fundamental illusion most people fall for. Wealth isn't the expensive car you see, it's the money someone didn't spend on the car. True wealth is what you don't see, what remains hidden in savings accounts and investment portfolios. This is why Ronald Reed, our janitor friend, accumulated $8 million while looking completely ordinary. Nobody saw his decades of quiet investing, but they would have noticed if he'd bought luxury items. Here's a sobering statistic: nearly 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, including many earning 6-figure salaries. Why? Because they confuse high income with wealth and spend everything they earn trying to look successful. Let me break this down clearly. Income is what you earn. Spending is what you show the world. Wealth is what you save and invest, which remains invisible to everyone else. This is why someone making $60,000 can retire early while someone making $200,000 stays broke. It's not about earning more, it's about keeping more. The irony is that people who look richest often aren't, because truly wealthy people don't need to prove anything to anyone. They're too busy buying back their time and freedom. Fourth dangerous trap, the curse of never having enough. Let me ask you something. How much money would make you feel truly wealthy? Whatever number just popped into your head, here's what research shows. When people reach their target, they don't feel satisfied. They just move the goalpost and decide they need 2 to 3 times more. This psychological trap destroys more wealth than market crashes. Take Rajat Gupta, who rose from poverty in India to become head of McKinsey & Company. He accumulated over $100 million and sat on boards with billionaires. But that wasn't enough. He wanted more, so he committed insider trading. He lost everything: reputation, wealth, and freedom, all because he couldn't define enough. Social media makes this worse. We constantly see private jets, designer everything, and exotic vacations. But here's the psychological twist. When you see someone in a Ferrari, you don't think that person is amazing. You think, if I had that car, people would think I'm amazing. We spend money chasing admiration that never comes from possessions anyway. The solution: define your own version of enough, not society's version. When you reach it, stop climbing. The richest person isn't the one with the most toys. It's the one who can honestly say, I have everything I need. Fifth and most important lesson: saving money equals buying control over your time. Forget luxury cars and early retirement fantasies. The highest form of wealth is controlling your own time. Money's greatest power, when used wisely, is giving you the ability to say, I don't want to work this weekend. I want to take a month off. I want to work on what matters to me. That's true freedom. You don't need millions to feel this power. Even a basic emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of expenses gives you incredible options. It means a job loss doesn't devastate you. A terrible boss doesn't own you. Your decisions come from choice, not desperation. Think about how differently you'd approach life making decisions from freedom instead of fear. Every dollar you save buys back a little more control over your time. It's not about denying yourself pleasures. It's about purchasing the ultimate luxury: autonomy. Here's how all this connects. The money psychology isn't really about dollars and cents. It's about decisions, discipline, and how you define a meaningful life. Remember these 5 truths. First, luck and risk are real forces. Don't judge too quickly and never play games you can't afford to lose. Second, getting rich and staying rich require completely different skill sets. Master both. Third, real wealth stays hidden in your habits, not your purchases. Fourth, enough is a finish line, but only you can draw it. Fifth, money's highest purpose is buying time freedom, not status symbols. True wealth isn't a number in your account. It's the power to say no to things that don't serve you. It's having space to breathe, time to create, and freedom to rest, explore, and love deeply. The real flex isn't what you own, it's the autonomy you've built. So next time you think about money, ask yourself, am I chasing more stuff, or am I building a life that actually feels rich? Because you don't win the money game by out-earning everyone else. You win by designing a life that's authentically yours, where your time belongs to you and your choices reflect your values, not your fears. Money might be 80% psychology, but that's actually great news. It means the most important tools for building wealth aren't complicated formulas or secret strategies. They're already inside your head, waiting for you to use them wisely. Stop wishing you could have more time and freedom and take action to make it happen. This is what my friend Chris Miles from Money Ripples tells clients to do all the time. His mission is to make 1,000 people financially free by 2030. To help him achieve this goal, he created a group coaching system and course called the Wealth Accelerator Academy. The tools and lessons you learn about passive investing and how to vet deals are invaluable to helping you live the life you want. Want to learn more? Check out the course by clicking down the link below. If this video opened your eyes to what's possible, subscribe, because your financial freedom story starts right here on this channel.